Hello dear students, a very warm welcome to all of you in my channel. Today we are going to see the question and answers of the chapter The Open Window, NCERT book of class 8, It So Happened. So let's look into the question and answers. So now we are in page number 57, question number 1 asking why had Frampton Nuttall come to the rural retreat? So students, the answer is Frampton Nuttall was suffering from some neural disease. He had come to the rural retreat to recuperate from his disease. Okay students, remember we have discussed this in class that for getting rid of that neural disease, Frampton Nuttall come for a rural retreat. Okay, so students, now we are in question number 2. Question number 2 is asking why had his sister given him letters of introduction to people living there? Answer is his sister had given him letters of introduction to people living there as he did not know anyone there. The very important reason, okay, because he did not know anyone there. Next, she knew that he would not speak to anybody and his nerves would be worse from moping. So to help him, she had given letters of introduction. Okay students, this was the reason to help his brother. She has given the letters of introduction. Okay. Question number 3. What had happened in the Sampleton family as narrated by the niece? So students, the answer is the niece said that Mrs. Sampleton's husband and her 2 younger brothers went for shooting in summers about 3 years back. They got trapped in muddy ditch and died. Okay students, so this was the explanation that this niece had said to Mr. Frampton Nuttall. Okay students. Now we are in page number 60, question number 1. Why did Mrs. Sampleton say about the open window? What did she said? Okay, so the answer is Mrs. Sampleton said that her husband and her younger brothers had been on a shooting spree and she was expecting them to come back through the window. They always came by that route only. Okay students, so Mrs. Sampleton was not aware what that niece has said to Frampton Nuttall, so she explained what generally she knows about this. Okay, that her younger brother and husband with dogs, they went for the shooting spree and they come back from that big window in the lawn only. Okay. Question number 2. The horror on the girl's face made Frampton swing around in his seat. What did he see? So the answer is when Frampton swung around, he saw a silhouette of 3 men and dog in the evening light. Then a hoarse voice was heard shouting at the dog. Okay students, you got it? Yes. So what happened when the Frampton Nuttall just swung the back side, he saw some shadow-like structures, some shadow-like images of 3 men and dogs coming around. That was evening time, no? So that's why he saw some silhouette. Okay, and he also heard that some hoarse voice, some like thoda kharkas voice, some hoarse voice was heard by Frampton Nuttall that someone is shouting at the dog. Okay, students. Okay, so now we are in page number 61. Question number 1. Why did Frampton rush out wildly? So the answer is when Frampton saw Mrs. Sampleton's husband, 2 brother and dog coming, he thought they were ghosts. So he rushed out wildly in fear. Okay students, so since Frampton Nuttall has heard the mysterious story from that niece, so he thought that they must be ghosts, that they are coming from shooting, and since it was the evening time, so by seeing the silhouette also he got feared. Okay. Question number 2. What was the girl's explanation for his lightning exist? The answer is the girl explained that Frampton had a bitter experience of the dogs, so he made a sudden exit on seeing the dog. So students, again this is a mythical story that the girl has made in front of the Sampletons and his family. Okay, now this time she said that Frampton was fearing of dogs. He had some bitter experience with dogs. Okay, so she was a very notorious girl, right? Okay students, so we have completed all the question and answers of this chapter, the open window. So write the question answers in your copy and learn it. And in case of any doubts or questions you didn't understand and you want to understand back, then put it in the comment box. Feel free to write in the comment box. Okay, chalo, bye bye, take care, all the very best for your studies.